Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Shin breaker. Looking for a high-risk move. And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually counter that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon, but in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
Punk never saw that coming. DDT plants them.
Fans have long awaited this showdown as Punk and Jack.
CM Punk now powers up his opponent and connects with a go-to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Kicked out at one? Even the ref can't believe it.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
And he clearly knows that as long as he has the kendo stick, he has the power here. Big shot taken. That one's going to leave a well. Ooh, driving those steps down as hard as possible. Now trampling the opposition.
Jack is looking to the crowd for some support.
Huge kick connects.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Boom! And nothing good has ever come from fighting up on the stage.
Ooh, rake of the face. That is agonizing.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it. Oof, man. Wrenches the arm. Ooh, nasty kick.
Whiplash neckbreaker.
Avoided any damage there. Oh, I think I felt that one. Clubbing blow.
can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out. A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Oh, atomic drop!
And sneaking in from behind now, clawing and gouging away at the face.
Face gouge! Oh, God!
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Look out!
Whoa, look out!
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw. Cactus Jack just executed a picture-perfect play from his violent playbook. And now Punk's days just might be numbered.
Violent artistry, courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what this bloodthirsty crowd clearly wanted. And now that is exactly what they are getting. At both of these men's expenses, physically and mentally.
What a knee lift. Drops the knee.
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Has Cactus Jack delivered the exclamation? Both CM Punk and Cactus Jack are well known for their WWE careers, but they have interacted outside of this company.
Indeed, shortly before Punk joined WWE, the same side of Cactus Jack, known to the world as Mick Foley, approached Punk and tried to act as a voice of reason. From way up.
Sidestepped out of the way.
Turns it into a...
And a late pin attempt by Cactus Jack. Wards off the pin at 2.
Oh, man, this has to be getting close to the end.
Fireball in the face. He's eyeing the 3 count here. Cactus Jack once again thriving in the land of extreme.
Here is your winner, Cactus Jack!
Cactus Jack standing tall in the ECW arena. He and CM Punk just went to war.
One can only imagine how satisfied Cactus Jack must be with both the violence he just inflicted on Punk and the violence that Punk just inflicted on him. I imagine that for Cactus Jack, this win is just the icing on a...
Oh, man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends and matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
the best in the world, CM Punk.
Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far as to say excited.
Well, it's not every day you get to tangle with a legend. Punk's dreamed of this chance to stare down Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop-ass is about to be opened up in that ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man, bell to bell?
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level.
Roll up here. And he manages to kick out in one.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround. Austin gets flung to the outside.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. But to think he's also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk and Cena is a surefire way to be caught by surprise and suffer an embarrassing loss.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about...
Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in the Anaconda Vice.
This is just the kind of message we were...
kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Boom! Such punishment being dealt by Austin.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Bam! Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions. Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Nobody's gonna... Bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting rattlesnake.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation. Oh! Oh, brutal form.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. Strong counter from Punk. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak tonight. Flying double axe handle.
Reckless abandon. My God, that was nuts. Absolutely insane.
Stone Cold has taken command.
Austin 316 putting a whooping on Punk.
Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
And now it's back to the ring. For Punk.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
And Punk needs to reassess his strategy.
Nasty stop of the arm.
Another blow to his core. This might be leading to something bigger down the line.
And the core taking on some damage.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
He's grabbed a shot. Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
Austin going big.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stunner!
A fierce offense.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy. Austin with a Fez press. Now rapid fire rights from the rattlesnake.
That's press! Loading with punches.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Punk now lifting his opponent up and back down with a GCS. Is there any air left in Austin? Whoa! Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had.
Austin going big. Stunner. Steve Austin may have put the exclamation kick. Wow.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Once again going all out. Punk sidesteps out of that.
What a blow going for the cover. He might just have it.
He kicks out before the count starts.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it. Oh, that knee will take the wind right out of you.
Kick, wow!
Stone Cold!
That could be Punk's demo. Austin going big! Stunner! Austin got all of it.
Right to the gut. Just nailing the double axe handle.
Knee to the gut. CM Punk connects with a Yorgi and textbook CM Punk. Anaconda button.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oh, knee lift.
to bring that house down tonight.
The energy in here is at another level. It is beyond electric.
Kick, wow, stop! Again? There is no way anyone can carry on after that.
And going for the pin.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
Pushing the ref around after that pin attempt.
I don't think this is wise, Cole.
He gets set right into the corner.
Kicks to the gut.
Hoping that was enough. Was it? Oh, he got the shoulder up. Oh, come on. Obviously, this guy is playing favorites.
Can't blame the referee on that, Joe. That's exactly what the argument earlier was about.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Looking like a game of tit for tat now.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what. Battle off your chest.
Luther's press and now nailing his opponent with multiple punches.
Austin all but putting a lid on things with that one. He can practically taste the Steve Weiser.
Kick, wow!
Good shot.
He's got a problem here.
Good one.
On top, CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Still the toughest, meanest SOB around. Even CM Punk couldn't get the better of him.
Just goes to show what a singular talent Austin is. CM Punk might be the best in the world. He might be tough as nails. But the Texas Rattlesnake is just a different kind of animal.
You got that right.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable. Capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva lo Aso, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the second city saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk. And you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights. But now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically...
From the middle rope.
Oh, what a splash!
Wants to finish this.
Off the mark with that one.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events.
From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
From above!
Spiked! You've got to be kidding me! Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Eddie Guerrero firing up on the assault.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino Heat. Oh!
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
Oh, he cuts it off. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Oh, an echoing jump.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Right now, it's looking like Punk is struggling to compete with Eddie's in-ring IQ.
Escape just in time. Another reversal, eye for an eye here. Oh, nice lariat.
Measuring him now, lining it up. Check out the springboard. Big clothesline.
That's a wicked kick. Able to counter with a takedown. Oh, come on. Why would you stoop that low?
And Punk is going to feel like he did back. When he was a rookie, he still doesn't know how to handle Latino heat. A blow like that might have them seeing stars right now. Brainbuster! Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one. From the top!
Frog splash! CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero.
Strong forearm.
Looking helpless right now. What a counter!
Quick exchange of counters there. Shot with so much force.
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Ooh! Ooh!
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
That one busted up Eddie.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Oh! Well-placed kick.
With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot.
And further punishment getting aimed at the skull here.
It's a good target. Damage done there is felt throughout the entire body.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up and backbreaker.
Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there.
Boom! Boom! Going for a slingshot cross body. A huge risk, but an even bigger reward. Punk avoids the attack.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Eddie Guerrero is calling on from the WWE Universe to fuel him. Latino Heat taking full control of the match. One amigo. Two amigos. I think we all know what's coming next.
The three amigos.
That's Guerrero showing that just when you expect him to cheat, he can just
From the top.
knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
Propping him up in the corner. Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of from the top.
Frog splash.
Here's Eddie's chance.
From the top. Are you kidding me?
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Got it. No, just a two.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the from the top.
Frog splash does it. Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Two.
Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
Champion, the cerebral assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H.
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind, the likes of the cerebral assassin, Triple H.
This is thunderous!
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
The cult of personality, CM Punk, prepared for battle against the game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be overwhelmed here. The voice of the voiceless is going to be silenced by the King of Kings. And he'll have no one to blame but himself. What will he say to the voiceless then?
Well, CM Punk's never been at a loss for words, so I doubt he'd start now. The same goes for him being overwhelmed. Punk has always known this is where he belongs since the first time he laced up a pair of wrestling boots.
These are two men who are going to try to tear each other apart.
Tonight, Triple H is not the COO of the WWE. Tonight, he's an ass-kicking machine.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania, and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the CM Punk problem once and for all. And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age.
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Well, that's very true, Wade, but if I were speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be the story you want to see.
The average fan? Look, CM Punk has had a few hot years, but the story befitting of WrestleMania is the reunion of Evolution. Three of the most dominating and influential superstars our business has ever seen. That is what the superior WWE fan wants to see.
You know, I hate to question Triple H's strategy, but he can't continue to underestimate Punk here like he has been. Punk's proven himself as someone who can overcome the odds when the pressure is at its highest.
And it doesn't get higher than Triple H at down right with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Oh, flipping the leverage. What a reversal.
He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up. Fisherman suplex, classic.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of
take off. Cross body from the top.
continuing his quest for change, knowing he has to get through the King of Kings first. And Punk gets countered there.
Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape. Face first.
Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Oh, man.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year.
Followed up with a lariat.
Triple H facing a beatdown.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clear from the top rope.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
I don't care who you are, you're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
Buster.
Classic Triple H offense getting the job done against Punk there.
He can do it here. Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
Might have caught a second wind here.
Catches the kick.
Turn out the lights.
Slipped out and taken out the legs. I don't know what she's after that. Airborne!
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh my God!
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Planted neck first.
We are getting up close and personal with this match. Hopefully it doesn't come any closer. And averting damage there. Oh! CM Punk looking to end things here.
The God of Sleep, GTS from Punk.
Has to be seeing stars now.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
What an axe handle. Got to be agonizing for the arm. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Spin kick to the midsection. Jeez. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission.
Kick to the body.
He's looking banged up here, guys. Kick.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbow's vicious.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank to keep this fight going.
They're two of the most stubborn men in the locker room. We're witnessing that firsthand right now. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
Opportunity now for Triple H to capture some momentum.
That could be the trigger for Triple H to battle his way back into this.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Quick thinking right there.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
He's going up.
CM Punk! Oh, he lands hard. I don't know why on earth you would risk that at this point in the...
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the... And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Boom. Perfect kick.
Triple H was waiting on that.
Bad position for Punk.
Caught with a neck breaker.
And just raking at the eyes in desperation there.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi
Reaching the ropes and forcing the break. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
go to sleep.
Is it enough to put Triple H away? No.
Look at CM Punk and Triple H. Look at how absolutely spent both of these men are right now.
Both looking to dig down deep into the reserves. Both looking for anything to gain the clear advantage. Both men with everything to prove, no matter.
And just planting them with that DDT there. A defiant kick out after one.
Incredible resilience this deep into the match.
Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye. Ooh, great anticipation. And now he's back into the ring. Hooked up. Shin breaker.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Capitalizes against the game.
Really going for his legs, trying to lay in some damage there.
Ooh.
We saw that one coming.
Bang.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Spin kick to the midsection. Triple H counters. And this one might be headed ringside. Turning the tables. Bringing this back into the ring. Oh, what an axe handle.
Oh, yeah, from the top. Elbow drop connects.
And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now.
This whole building is shaking.
Punk now looking to reap the benefits of this dominance, dragging his opponent up onto the turnbuckles. High risk, high reward. You're down, the plunge. We've seen that end so many matches. This could be another.
2 count. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night. A full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal,
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You have to admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already.
And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. Beating Triple H was WrestleMania Miracle #1. For CM Punk to take home the title tonight, he'll need a second miracle.
And a little help from the WWE Universe to cheer him on in the meantime. Time to play spoiler, CM Punk.
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been warned of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been 3 titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight.
Look at it, catch him off guard.
soon.
The steel chair does not get much more classic than that.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
Not a good spot to be in. Down. Wow, that hurt. Connects. Saw it coming.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
Countered by CM Punk. Regal flex.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Hooked up. Shin breaker. And you can tell Punk is still feeling the effects of his match against Triple H. Boom! What a right.
Taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Just ruthless. And the champ is feeling the effects of that cheap shot.
Punk avoids the attack.
And now the prime target is Batista, the six-time world champion. He gets back into the ring. Check out the springboard. Caught with a clothesline. Kendo stick right to the head.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts. Evades the attack and not a moment too soon. You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As our good friend JBL would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it would look exactly like Randy Orton.
If Randy comes out on top in this match, that will settle the entire issue. He will be, without a doubt, the face of WWE.
Introducing a boot. Can he do it here? Not letting it happen.
He saw his window closing there.
Vengeance! Randy Orton! Not one! Not two! But three! Oh, spinning kick to the gut. Oh, he flips that around.
Driving a fist to the stomach changes things around.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason. He wriggles out of them. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects and breaks up the hold. Just as it was getting truly brutal. Oh, stomping down hard. Torturing the knee with that attack.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, and so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion? Ooh, under the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pains me. Batista looking to put this one to bed.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Oof. But here comes the fire.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? Oh, that gets reversed on Randy.
And Randy Orton is stepping up.
Kick to the gut. Creates separation. Batista with a pin.
Batista bomb! Championship on the line. This could be it.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista up.
Randy might be defeated here. Kicks out. He still has life.
So late into the match and still able to kick out. Incredible. The animal, so powerful, so dominant.
Hits the bomb.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
This match was always going to be hardcore, but Punk, Batista.
Looking to put the match away here.
Batista wins. Even with all the chaos, the animal prevails.
The winner of this match and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Animal Batista.
What a night for Batista. Taking care of business in the ring and beating down both CM Punk and Randy Orton to win the WWE.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event? It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the U.S. Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared